What's going on, internet? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Dave and I just pulled up to Apple Valley Speedway and I am super pumped on today. Let me tell you, I'm already like kind of past my excitement. I'm out here for the Flavor Express event and obviously I have not gotten to drive yet because I just started the vlog and the car is still on the trailer. But the reason that I'm super stoked today is because I finally have the race car being pulled by the Cayenne. You guys have no idea how much it has taken to get to this point, but let me tell you, I feel like the Cayenne has the potential to be the ultimate tow vehicle, but right now I did have to put my wheels and tires inside the car, which is not something I seriously want to keep doing because the Cayenne's just going to start smelling like rubber and gasoline and all that kind of stuff, and it's just going to get beat up on the interior, so that's not something that I want to keep doing. But for now, it's okay. This should be like one of the last times that I have to do this because I'm going to Canada like next week, and I'm going to be there for like a month to a month and a half again, so we're gonna have a little bit of a break from drifting again. But let me show you what I want to do when I get back so that I can make the Cayenne the ultimate tow vehicle, okay? First things first, the trailer needs a little bit of love. As you guys know, I do have a tire rack on my trailer, but it's technically removable. The problem with that is that the tire rack is constantly cracking on the stress points, which is like a little bit above here. It's probably about here or so. So when I get back in town, I do want to reinforce that, probably add some better material, maybe make this tubing a little bit thicker, a little bit better, and stuff like that. I also need to weld some stops right here so that I can't just drive straight off my trailer if nobody's guiding me. That has scared me a couple of times in the past. And let me tell you what else. Apparently, Porsches and Volkswagens do not read LEDs from the factory. So right now I don't even have my trailer lights plugged in because they're not going to work anyway. I did order the adapter for it, but it's in the mail right now. So regardless, the Cayenne did a great job. I really didn't even feel the car behind it when the car was on the trailer. So really stoked on that. But regardless, at this point, I'm just going to unload the car, park it, and get on the track.
They're in the trunk of the car.
Oh, okay, good.
So how much are you changing here? Okay, so the trick on, right? Because then that gives me the room to finagle it a little bit. The light is like there, right?
I'm already fixing my car before I even get on the track. No, the reason that I'm doing this before I actually go out on the track is because I finally have my intercooler pipe welded by one of my sponsors, Castor Motorsport. So before we get on the track, I guess we should show them that sick ad that we shot while he was welding it, huh?
Let's get to it.
Okay, well we'll do that and then we'll be right back. So even though we're back from our commercial break, I'm still not on the track yet. And that is because I have clamps that are too big for these new couplers, because I forgot to order clamps. So my dad came up with a brilliant idea. He's using my old coupler that was too big, and he cut a strip from it so that I can put this on the new coupler and then put the clamp on top so it'll still create that pressure. But it's a temporary fix, but it'll get me on the track today. So hopefully we'll be on the track like in like 20 seconds for you. Sorry for the delay. I think I blew a coupler because I have no boost. Damn it.
Back to square one.
We just spent like a half an hour.
R&D.
It was fun though. I was surprised when I like pulled. I was see it because my visor was down, but I was like, oh man, that's awesome. But I think I already blew a couple off.
Let's check the damage.
Alright, so they're doing the competition right now, which I'm not trying to do, so I'm gonna give Oscar some drift lessons. Passenger door handle is still broken, I see. Still broken. We got you a new one so long ago.
About that.
And you still haven't replaced it. It's 2 bolts, my guy. 2 bolts.
It's alright. It's about that time.
Drifting lessons 101. You ready? So start from a stop, so pull up next to it. And then stop. Go a little further. Stop. And then turn your wheel all the way one way. Yep, like that. When I go like this, that means give it more gas. If I'm not doing this, then do whatever you want.
No clutch or clutch?
Yeah, so you can put, no, don't worry about the clutch. I'm not going to tell you anything about the clutch. So obviously push the clutch in, get your RPMs up. Steady though, hold it. A little more, keep going, go, go, go. Hold it, hold it. Like, hold your foot steady. A little more than that, keep going. More. Okay, and dump the clutch. Keep going, yeah, there you go. Alright, that was really good. So now this time pay attention to your hands because your hands are doing a lot. They don't need to do that much. Their hands should be like really calm, but you're doing really good. Just like try to calm your hands down. They don't need to do nearly as much. Opposite way. Try to go passenger side around it because that's really good. Like you're doing a really good job already. So try to do your passenger side around it. That's perfect. Just look at this thing the entire time because your eyes, your car is going to go where you're looking all the time. So you want to make it as tight to that as possible. Really good already. You're like doing really good already.
A good teacher.
So what I want to be able to do is I want to be able to touch that thing on my side. I should be able to almost reach my arm out and touch it.
Should I go the opposite way?
Yeah, so go the opposite way, or you can go your way if you want, but you should be that close to it that you should be able to reach your arm out and touch it. You don't have to actually do it, but that's how close you should be to it. There you go. So that was actually really good already, which was kind of cool because I didn't really have to instruct you much, like you could already counter steer. So like you really only have to work on like really small stuff, like making sure that your hands are like really calm and like looking where you want to go. Because if you look, like you saw how much closer you were to that cone already.
I was pretty fucking close. Not too bad for a starter.
What is he doing? Is there a cone or there, what happened?
Wow, it looks sick on the track, man.
I know, I was like,
damn. Donut King's out here.
Hey,
one day hopefully he'll be able to
Me
drive
pasa.
like
You might want to try to do the donut the other way.
yeah, I kept telling you to stop. I was like, go the other way.
I was all like, oh, I like this way a lot.
No, go the other way.
So the real deal is work on your worst side, and then your good side will be better.
Pack of power, pretty much.
You heard that though.
Yeah, no, it's been definitely this far.
Welcome to drifting.
It's not like my cold packs, but it went back to normal. Regular Z shit, I guess. I don't know. I was like, I'm already gonna go with it, and I was like, it's not starting. And now it was on hot still. I was like, all right, let it cool
It was
down.
on what?
It was on hot, and then I let it cool down for like halfway, and then it started up, but then it sounded like a Subaru. Which I'm like, okay, well, the last time I remember that was a cold pack issue situation, but
Did you pull them individually?
not right now. I literally just like let it run, and then it like reset, and then it went back to normal. What kind of guesses you got?
Not much, because I don't really work on BQs. I just replace them.
Well,
car feels freaking fantastic.
Good job.
The car feels awesome, but it is hitting boost cut, which I'm not used to. It's usually like what up, and I was like what up. So it might be because it was tuned with different intercooler piping. There's your engine off. I don't think that my brakes are working as well as they should. I'm trying not to psych myself out, but like I'm actually like testing my brakes, and I don't think they're working as well as they should be working. I need to check my brake fluid because I don't think I've changed that in a long time, but I still gotta send it. I'm just gonna give myself a lot of room.
Something just happened. I heard a big boom like a tire blew out. So I thought it was the wheel, but the tire is perfect. And something was grinding or scraping, so I got to jack both wheels up, put the car in gear and see if there's something back there jacked up.
You want to know how my car is?
How's your car?
I have no brake pressure.
Huh.
I mean, like I have some, but it's not slowing the car down nearly as fast as it should. And then when I turned the car off, I felt my brake come like all the way up. I have plenty of brake fluid though, I checked it. The brake fluid's like literally on its max line.
Well, check all your wheels and make sure you don't have any brake fluid squirting out all over the place.
That's a good idea.
And I gotta...
I'm trying not to psych myself out because I know that I have more power. And I remember when we first did all the upgrades on my car, I was like, my brakes aren't working, but it was because I had more power. So obviously, you know, my car wasn't stopping as fast because I was going faster than I'm used to going. So I'm used to my car stopping in a certain period of time, but obviously I was going faster because I had more power, which now, technically I also have more power because I'm no longer fighting with boost leaks, but like, I really don't think that that's what it is. I really think that there's like some kind of issue with my brakes because I was doing that last corner and I was like, I'm not gonna do the last corner because I don't know if my brakes work or not. My hydro has always been very difficult to pull. I really want to do a dual caliper hydro on this, but right now the inline's working and I'm driving the car, still trying to get used to it. But yeah, I really don't know. That was loud. On this side, I hear something like. Do you think that maybe it could be like a diff, like bushing? And is your diff moving? Do it again. Hang on. Yeah. moving. It must be like a diff bushing or something.
This thing at M3, yeah, they have the subframe crack a lot. It's very common.
Oh, really?
Yeah, your whole diff is like moving. I'll show you right now. I took a video. I think either his diff bushing went out or maybe his subframe is cracked or something, because I know that's like a E46, E36 problem, and they like usually reinforce them. But when he was putting the car in gear, you could literally see the entire diff moving. I showed you guys in the
Oh,
clip.
it's
But
hitting right here. The drive shaft's hitting the car.
the drive shaft is hitting the car.
The drive shaft is slamming into the car when the diff is moving. So
It's
that's what's
moving.
hitting. I physically felt the car being hit with something.
So is
You
it
know?
a center support?
So it's hitting here.
Are these,
So
are they-
something is twisting like this.
Do you think it's that seal inside the drive shaft?
Well, there's a bolt right here. The bolt came out.
Okay. Out of the diff?
So there's a bolt that holds the diff in
Yeah.
the place that's completely out now. The question is it just loose or is it broken?
Uh-huh. Chasing Checkers race team on deck. Make sure I got your merch.
Quick little plug.
Quick little plug. Oh, you got the diff bolt. Oh, you
Just
got
so you
the
didn't
bolt.
know what the merch
Dang,
looked
that's
like.
a big bolt. Let me see that.
Looks like it
Holy
broke.
crap. Look at that bolt.
Wow.
That's
bro.
a huge... Oh, it is. Dude, it's snapped.
Oh, that's snapped.
Well, there's your problem.
Yep. So now the,
You want to just go get Starbucks? No, I'm kidding.
the problem is now getting the diff bolt out,
Yeah.
which I ain't gonna do here.
So,
So my day is done.
would you like to drive my car and see if I have brakes or if I'm tripping?
Yeah, I'll try it.
Okay. Chasing Checkers race team on deck. Join the squad. Link in bio. Or
Damn it.
description. It's fine, you can drive my car. Well, see if it has brakes and then you can drive it. A little bit. Maybe
Wow.
a little bit.
There you go. Whoop, there it is.
There's a problem. But I figured it out! Fast.
Good job, Lynch.
I was like, it's only happening. Why do I keep doing this? It's my
I
dad.
knew something was hitting the chassis. I couldn't figure out what it was.
I figured because when it was only happening when you were putting it in gear, I was like, maybe it's like transmission or diff is the only thing that I could think of. But it sounded loud back here, so.
Yeah, because the drive shaft is actually twisting and slamming into the undercarriage of the car.
So it's the drive shaft, but the diff is just pushing it. Because the power's going to the diff.
Yeah, because as soon as you hit the diff, it's not holding it, so it's just going bam like this.
Well, there's your culprit.
Okay, I'm gonna cut because I gotta get some tacos.
Okay. Yeah, I know I have more horsepower than I'm because I don't have any loose links. My intercooler piping is smaller. Thank you. I thought you were getting tacos.
I did. Your dad
Oh, that's
took
right.
them.
Tastes good.
Clutch.
Your dad looks sad.
You okay?
That sucks.
What?
It's broken.
Yeah, but it happens.
I got a whole 3 laps in.
That's true.
How long have you been here, sir?
Well, I've been here for 4 or
Couple.
5 hours. I got
Yeah,
3 laps in.
they did some competition today. And like if you weren't competing in the competition, you're not allowed on the track. So we just had to like sit around and wait.
No. You did not sit around and wait. You went and gave some drift lessons.
I gave some drift lessons,
Nice.
but you know,
I sat around and waited.
yeah, he sat around and waited.
You helped fix the coupler issue.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, productivity all around.
Yeah. We fixed this and then it's broke.
Yeah.
And we didn't fix it, and now that's broke.
Honestly, I'm thinking about it right now. My car is full on brake fluid, right? There's no leaks anywhere. I don't know when I've ever done brake pads or rotors on this car. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't know when I've done it. I don't think I've ever done them. So it's probably about that time. So that might be what it is.
Want me to try it out?
You just want to drive.
What are you talking about?
He just needs to diagnose it.
I mean, I
Yeah.
guess. Just know that you don't have brakes.
Okay, well, we're going to check it out.
Like, don't do the entry.
I don't think I've ever seen your dad use brakes before.
Yeah, well, I don't
That's the
use it.
problem. I'm like, know that you don't have brakes.
Chasing Checkers. Don't forget. Get that merch.
Link in the description. And to be honest with you guys, like, I'm never trying to be a sore sport. I know that, like, when my car is not acting right, I usually just pack up and go home, but to me, I think that's smarter than just, like, pushing my car for no freaking reason. When I know that it's something simple and I can just take it home and put it in the garage and make it better, it's really not worth it for me to push it because, like, for example, you guys saw me in the last corner. I was trying to not to drift and just drive, and I barely had enough brake stopping power to not go off the track in the last corner, like 30% slower than I would usually be going. And to me, that's just kind of dumb. It's just kind of stupid. So, I mean, I know it's a short day today. I'm probably going to pack up after this. I might let my dad drive the car. I really don't know that I want him driving it, but I just feel like it's kind of dumb. Like I just feel like it's kind of could be like a stupid mistake. And if I wreck my car over something dumb like that, especially when I knew what was wrong with it in the first place, it just feels silly. And I would hate to see somebody else's car get messed up for something like that too. Like if I spin out and like I can't stop myself or whatever, you know, and then somebody else is coming and they don't stop soon enough, then they're crashing into me. It's just dumb. It's just stupid. So anyway, I'm probably gonna pack up pretty soon. I may or may not let my dad drive the car. Really not sure.
You have such a good attitude about it. I'm pissed.
Thanks. Why are you pissed?
Been here all day and you got 4 laps in.
I know.
Pissed.
It's not that
I need that footage.
Huh?
I haven't even been able to get on track.
I know it kind of sucks, but like, it's fine. Like, imagine if I wrecked my car over something stupid like this when I knew what was wrong with it and I decided to keep driving anyway, and somebody else freaking crashes into me because I'm going way too fast and like I can't stop.
You're right.
It's just dumb, and like I would be even more pissed off if I knew that this was wrong with the car. It's a simple fix, like an hour job, and like I kept driving just because.
Better safe than sorry.
Exactly.
You know what? I ain't mad no more.
This
Thank you for
car is-
explaining it to me.
So I told you my car needs brake pads and rotors,
Okay.
and you're gonna drive it anyway.
Well, we're gonna see how it's running.
All right.
I haven't driven it.
This track is really tight for this car. Yeah. I don't know what it's at, so I would leave it. Yeah, it's okay, but I would give it a break.
Okay.
It's challenging, huh?
It's interesting, that's for sure.
It's definitely not the right car for that truck. That's for sure. It's definitely a really...
There's a sweet spot for the horsepower and the RPMs that still keeps delivering before you go wide open.
Yeah.
So
You can pull
trying to
it.
find that spot.
You could pull it onto the trailer.
Do you want to get out?
Yeah, I'll get out right now, and then you want to switch with me or you want to do it?
I can pull it up.
Okay. Keep going. Yeah. There you go. Oh, frick.
I noticed that. And it's all in the back.
It's wet.
It's real wet.
Yeah.
Oil.
I don't know if it's oil. Can you pop the hood from in there? I don't think it's oil, though it is very wet right here. I'm trying to figure it out. It's all over here on this side.
There's stuff around the dipstick.
Oh, what is this? What's all this? Where's this coming from? Oh, sorry, Dad. Look, so this is all wet. Maybe it's like coolant, because this is brown. This is brown right
This
here.
isn't wet. That is.
This is wet too. Look, this is brown and wet, and so is this. And it's right near the fan right here. Is it this?
Here we go.
Here we go. We're on the trailer.
You know it's serious when the camera's been handed off.
I just
This is a very interesting. It's very hard to drive it in something so small because you can't get it in the second gear.
yeah, but like there's some soaking wet areas in my car that I'm trying to figure out. I don't think it's oil. It looks like a little bit too thin to be oil. I think it's probably like water or something, because there is some water up here on the coupler right here. And then my bash bar is also wet and my fan is wet. So maybe there's a hole in my radiator or something. Cause like, There's not a lot of oil right here around the dipstick. The oil filter is freaking fine. The bottom of the the oil pan doesn't look like there's a problem.
If it was hot, meaning pressure-wise, whatever would be leaking now.
Still, right?
Because it would be.
I think that, so it looks like it's right underneath the engine mount, and I'm pretty sure that there's like a coolant line down there. What a weird end of the day, huh?
It was interesting.
Super hot, super weird.
To me, honestly, with you guys, it's just another day at the track.
It's, you know what? It's only when you come.
You know what? That is not true. Do not
We're gonna
put it
have this
on me.
discussion off camera. It was a weird end to the day, okay? My dad's diff bolt broke on his car, and he said that his drive shaft was hitting the top of his chassis. I don't believe that. I don't want to say I don't believe it, but I didn't see it with my own eyes. I can't say that, but the diff was definitely moving. I'm kind of happy that I figured that out pretty quick. I figured that out really fast, in my opinion. But anyway, yeah. And then my brakes, like on my car, were like non-existent, pretty much. I was like, this is sketchy, and then I realized that I've had the car since like 2018, and I don't think that I've done brake pads or rotors yet.
That's pretty sketchy.
It's unfortunate, but you know what? It's all good. It's a simple fix. Simple fix. I didn't want to keep driving my car because it's just like a stupid thing to do, you know, when you know that your car needs something and you just keep pushing it anyway. I would hate to see something happen to my car because of something that small and that dumb. So that's why I decided to stop driving my car. And then my dad drove my car because he was like, I don't know, use the brakes. And then
That probably wasn't the best idea.
it wasn't the best thing to do, and now I have a bunch of liquid on the bottom of my front subframe, and I have no idea what it is. My dad thought it was oil. I don't think it's oil because I checked my dipstick, and it's full. Like, it was all the way at the top dot. So I don't think it's oil, so I'm happy about that. I do think that it's coolant/water because I saw some like rusty looking, you know, spots on the top of my radiator. I saw some on my bash bar, on my fan, and then my radiator was not as full as I thought it was when I left. I still saw water, so I'm not that concerned, but you know what? It's all good. I'm about to go to Canada next week, so that's probably my last driving day for a little while. I don't know that I'm going to be able to fix the car beforehand because I have a new project in the Chasing Checkers garage that you guys are going to be seeing in the next video. So yeah, it's all good. I'm not even that worried about it. I'm not sour sport. I'm good. My car feels great, besides the brakes. Feels great going fast.
You did great today. You were.
Thanks! I was stoked.
You played a lot of roles.
Dude, I did. I was passenger, I was teacher, scared passenger, and driver.
And driver.
And friend. Kind of. I brought you a water, but then I forgot it.
I brought you a quesadilla.
That's true.
That's what homies do for each other.
Yeah, that one was on camera, so I guess it actually happened, and mine didn't actually happen.
That's why I
Easy
made.
with me
That's
when I have
why
a
I
trailer
made sure that I got it on camera so people saw proof.
Wow,
You know?
Dave. You know what? We're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna have a conversation.
Wait, am I fired?
You know what, you guys? If you guys have made it this far, thanks so much for watching. Make sure that you follow the Chasing Checkers account on Instagram if you haven't already. Also, click the link below, buy some merch before I leave town because this video is gonna go up tomorrow. And I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to click all the internet things below. I'll see you soon. Bye.